Well, good morning, everybody. It is 4:30 a.m. and we are about to embark on our journey out west. So stick around and join us on the SEMPER GUMBIE channel. Come on, let's head west.
So as we started our journey out west, eventually ending up in Grand Tetons National Park. Our journey started in Jackson, Tennessee, going through Arkansas, and then to Texarkana, and then over to Texas. But as we crossed over the Mississippi River, I noticed that the skies were getting dark and eerie. We crossed over the bridge over into Arkansas, and little did I know we were about to encounter several strong thunderstorms and hail. Here it comes. Started up with a light rain, but off in the distance, the lightning and the thunder kept getting closer and closer. The skies kept getting darker and darker until the heavy rain came. And boy, must I tell you, it was challenging.
Damn.
storm stayed fairly north of me. We were just catching the outer southern bands of it, but it was pretty brutal with zero visibility at some point, and the winds were gusting about 60, 65 miles an hour, blowing my vehicles all over the road. But we got through it, but little did I know, this was only one of the three that we encountered. About an hour later, my weather radio started giving me alerts of a strong, dangerous thunderstorm that was also approaching again. And this time, we were right in the middle of it. The lightning, the thunder, and the small hail that it put upon us, we were right in the thick of it. As the storm had passed, the sun came out and it looked like a normal, typical summer day. But Interstate 40 eastbound was backed up and even shut down for miles because the storm had created several wrecks which involved several vehicles and several truck and trailers. I hope no one was seriously injured, but that shows you that a strong thunderstorm can really wreak havoc on yourself.
Speed check reported ahead on I-30 West.
As I cross into Texas, storm number 3, which was the strongest of the day, producing 60 to 70 miles an hour wind, hail, and heavy rain. I was in the area of Paris, Texas. I tried to stay south of it, but by no means I could not get out of it, and eventually seeking shelter under a gas station with several other people as we waited the storm out.
Can I just get a number 1? The meal?
Do you want everything on that burger?
Everything except no mustard. Can you put mayo instead?
Mayo instead? Alright. And what was the drink on that?
Diet Coke, please.
Diet Coke. What else for you today?
That's it.
Any condiments or anything for your order?
No, sir.
And can I get a name?
Ben.
Alright, your total is going to be $8.76. Isn't that right? And be like,
Thank you. What a burger! So we got off the interstate, and right off the interstate is a Whataburger. So pulling in, order my food, my lunch. Hi. Yes.
Okay, it's gonna be $8.76.
All right, thank you. Have a good day. All right, well, got my Whataburger. And I'm about 40 miles from the lake, so we'll eat when we get there.
Willie Gray.
Hey everyone, this is Ben and thank you for joining us on the SEMPER GUMBIE channel. In this episode, we are at Lake Ray Roberts in Denton, Texas, a little bit north of Fort Worth, and we're going to be doing a couple days of hanging out here. Tomorrow we'll be hanging out with our buddy Brian Waters from the Brian Waters Outdoors channel. But right now we're going to get set up and it's pretty humid, so let's get this AC running. Everyone, we just got done setting up and it is wicked hot here at Lake Ray Roberts in Denton, Texas. But we got a pretty good campsite. We're right on the water and I've got the clam set up, got the Starlink, got the electric bike. Hoku's in the clam chilling out, but we got everything kind of set up. It's kind of taking our time because it is super hot. But let me show you the campsite. This is campsite 138 and it's right on the lake. And the only bad thing is, you know, it's hard to get down there to the water, sort of like walking on lava. But tomorrow, Brian Waters will be right next to me on that spot. And how you doing, Hoku? Seats? Stay. So we got the clam set up, got the electric bike all ready to go. I might have to run to the bathrooms here in a little bit. Got the AC running with the false tailgate, and we got power coming in. Okay, so what a view. Getting here today was kind of a challenging route because we encountered several storms, thunderstorms. They were really bad. You know, 15 to 20 car pileups, and every time I tried to dodge it, there was another one popping up from the south. The last one, I actually encountered three. The first one was getting into Arkansas, just a little bit of Little Rock, and that one was pretty bad. I've never seen the skies turn that black in the middle of the day, and I got a really appreciation for the folks that live out there that have to deal with those thunderstorms. But had some hail, some small hail, nothing to be worried about on the vehicle. And then we got out of that, and then we got into Texarkana. And then Texarkana, oof, there was another one that hit there. Small hail also, but about 60-mile-an-hour winds. Got through that one, and then we were trying to stay south of the storm, but the way it wrapped around, there was no way around it. And in the Paris, Texas, we hit another one, and that one had large hail. I took shelter under a abandoned gas station along with some other folks out there until the storm passed. Got done, storm went through, broken branches, debris all over the road. Power lines were leaning over on trees, on fire. So it was a challenging 8.5-hour drive out here, but it's all worth it. And I just saw a fish jump over there. I think I need to go get my fishing reel here in a little bit after it warms up, or not warms up, cools down. Of course, I got my sweat rag here. So beautiful day. So beats being at work, I guess, right? So welcome to Lake Ray Roberts.
Now, bringing a pet camping with you, you know, you always got to prepare for them also. And with Hoku, you know, I prepare her meals in a vacuum bag. And what I do is I seal it in here so that way I know the right amount of food to give her every time we eat. So, and it also keeps everything compact and out of the way, sort of like space saving. So, you know, that's something to consider if you're bringing a pet. So I've got her dog food here, and we're gonna go ahead and feed her. Here you go, girl. Have some water too. Okay, free. So for tonight, it's gonna be something really simple again. I love my asparagus. So we're gonna cook up some asparagus and butter and some garlic, and we're gonna cook up a pork chop. Actually, the pork chop's already cooked. All you gotta do is heat it up in some boiling water and a little butter with the asparagus. You got yourself a simple camp meal. And what better way to eat your dinner with that view? So it started to cool down a little bit. Actually, there's a breeze coming through, so you don't see a lot of sweat droplets on my head. But this is gonna be tonight's meal. So let's go ahead and start cooking some dinner. All right, so. Oh, forgot the butter. And there you go, folks. Got you a nice thick pork chop and some asparagus. I love my asparagus. So let's dig in. And just like that, dinner is done. Woo. I'm full. So time to clean up, and then we maybe take the drone up, or maybe just relax and listen to the water. So, great meal.
So, I hope everybody was able to join us today. It was kind of uneventful. It was more of a travel day to get here to the lake, but solo night camping, And let me see what we got. We got the Starlink hooked up, and got me some jelly beans and some gummy bears. So gotta have the gummy bear snack before bed. And I love gummy bears, but I might have to turn this down because it's getting pretty chilly. 60, it's at 63 degrees now. So I might have to go get a blanket for Hoku. Good morning, everyone. It is a new day. And, whew, that was a good night's sleep. Actually slept pretty good. What we're going to do, we're going to turn on some light. Let's see. It's bright and early, and had a good night's sleep. And slept. Let's see what the temperature is. It is 67 degrees in here. I actually had to turn the AC off last night because it got cold, but probably gonna go ahead and get up and make some coffee and watch the sunrise. Hoku, here? Come here, Hoku. Hi, good morning. Good morning, girl. Hoku's doing extremely well, and what enjoying this camping life. So she looks pretty tired. We had a long day yesterday, so let's just get up and make some coffee. Well, this morning we are going to make some SEMPER GUMBIE coffee. I don't know where these bugs came from. Had the back window open just a second ago. Yeah, little gnats. We are going to make some SEMPER GUMBIE coffee. This morning we're going to have the Cinnabon flavor. And if you guys aren't familiar with the coffee yet, if you go to sempergumbiecoffee.com, and we have tons of flavors out there, but Cinnabon, Mexican chocolate, Max Caf, and our turtle is our big sellers. But nothing beats a good cup of coffee in the morning. So this morning we're just going to do an easy breakfast, and if you haven't tried these Mountain House Adventure meals, they're pretty decent. And this morning we're going to go with biscuits and gravy. Like I said, it's just something simple. I don't feel like getting the grill out, you know. I've got bacon and I've got some eggs, but maybe tomorrow we'll do that. But for this morning we're going to go ahead and just do the biscuits and gravy. And remember, whenever you decide to eat dehydration meals or dehydrated meals, make sure you take out the packets. The desiccant packets, I guess. Oh, it's a great cup of coffee. Now the jet boil, we have 3 indicators here. When all 3 indicators light up, that means your water is boiling and ready to use. So right now, the first one's already eliminated, the second one's getting up, and then, so in about a minute we'll have some hot boiling water. Well, pardon the bedhead, and here we go, folks. Biscuits and gravy. Ooh, this thing's hot. Wow. It tastes like the real thing. Well, the Mountain House biscuits and gravy lived up to its expectations. It was pretty good. But some of the tips for you is these meals cost about $9 to $10. They're not cheap, but they provide a lot of calories, and they're good for backpacking, taking on camping trips, boondocking, or just survival food, because you can store them and they're dehydrated, and all you have to do is add hot water. So you can pick them up at any Walmart, sporting goods stores, Academy Sports, Dick's Sporting Goods, and they do it. Well, day 1 is in the books, and if you are watching this right now, you made it through the whole video, and I want to thank you for sticking with us. We are going to meet up this afternoon with Brian Waters from the Brian Waters Outdoors channel. He said he's bringing his famous ribs, so I'm looking forward to that. I'm having some steaks. We're going to have a little potluck and have some good fellowship and talk about some stuff and do some filming. This afternoon, before that, meeting up with my buddy Scott Wilder. We were stationed at Training Center, Yorktown, Virginia, about 20 years ago since I last seen him, and he lives in the area, so we're gonna meet up with old Scott. We're here for one more night, and then we're gonna head up north to Amarillo. Originally, we were gonna stay at the Palo Duro Canyon, which is the baby Grand Canyon, and they had so much rain and thunderstorms that the campgrounds all flooded out, so they shut the park down, shut the campground. So I had to make alternate plans, and I did find a campsite near the Cadillac Ranch on Route 66. So we head that way tomorrow morning. It's going to be about a 5-hour drive. So our next video will be from Amarillo, Texas. So stick around, come back tomorrow, or come back, check out our next video. Be sure to subscribe, like, and comment, and that's the way you can help support the channel. So from a man, his dog, and his truck, or his, well, let me rephrase that. A man, his dog, and his Dodge. We'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.